Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Weekly Tips and Tactics. This is the beginning of December 2021. We are rounding it out. So amazing. I am excited to watch everybody grow, change, shift, morph. But this week, first things first, we've got to talk about our locus of control. But before we can even start talking about our locus of control, we need to know what that is, what it looks like, what it feels like, and how to identify it. So first and foremost, you're going to want to find out where you fall on the scale. So down below, you're going to find the opportunity to request the quiz that you can take so that you can identify where you are at, so that you know where to start, right? Because some people, especially in recovery, I find kind of hover right there in the middle between externally driven and internally driven because they bounce back and forth so much with their emotional state. And they have such an influx perception of their past and the things that they've experienced. So it's a really good idea to know where you're sitting today and to revisit the quiz with some level of frequency so that you can monitor how you're changing, how you're growing, or how you fluctuate, and maybe what's going on. Anyway, so externally driven people generally can be found having their mood, their attitude, their demeanor, their affect change based on things that are happening around them in their environment, other people, things that maybe don't work out the way that they had hoped, things like that, right? And again, I'm not going to go into it super deep. Request the quiz, find out where you are, and then I will explain it to you so that you can decipher based on your scores. But anyway, so externally driven people are reliant on things outside of themselves, kind of like small children, cry when they need a bottle, when they need to be fed, etc. When we're born in the external position. We need help tying our shoes and so on and so forth. But naturally, we should be moving towards the internal locus of control position, which would then afford us to be independent, self-sufficient, highly functioning adults. So anyway, the internally driven, on the other hand, there can be issues as well. So we don't want to be too internally driven or internally minded because that can cause problems also. So I want you to just start thinking and observing how the things in your environment have the power to change your mood. If you get cut off on the freeway on the way to work, what does that do to your thoughts, opinions? How does that, how does that make you feel? If somebody's tailgating you, or if somebody takes credit for your work, or if somebody says, I don't know, calls your baby ugly, whatever it is, if there's a person, a place, an environment, or situation outside of you that can truly manipulate you away from feeling the way that you prefer to feel and experience living the way that you want to experience living, we want to have a look. We want to have a chat. And you want to make sure that we start to decipher where those things are, what's driving it, what that underlying belief is. And there's just so many things. So check it out, do the survey, send me a message. Let's get you started off on the right foot in the right control position. Talk to you soon.